सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामया, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु, मा कश्चित् दुःखमाप्नुयात्। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। O Lord, let all be happy, let all be healthy, let all attain goodness, let none become miserable. Peace, peace, peace. This has been the prayer from thousands of years of millions of people, where we told, let all be happy, irrespective of caste, creed, color, religion, nationality. It is recently that we have started putting the brackets, let all be happy, minus Christians, let all be happy, minus Muslims, let all be happy, minus Hindus, let all be happy, minus my mother-in-law. But the Indian spiritual culture says, let all be happy, let all be healthy. Respected Venerable Joseph Matia, I hope I have spelled and I have spoken properly. Respected Dean Sahab, other respected heads of the departments, dignitaries present here, respected professors, and my very dear young friends. At the outset, I would like to congratulate Marwadi University for having visualized and having conceptualized this big event about 4 months back, connecting with G20 and connecting with this one big formula, very important theme of G20, that is one earth, one family, one future. What a wonderful concept it is. And I'm very happy that what he had visualized, what the Marwadi University had visualized has concretized itself today. So hearty congratulations to Marwadi University for this great achievement. I'm extremely happy to meet all of you, and I'm also thankful to Marwadi University for making us a part of this event and joining hands and allowing us to be a part of this great event. And we have contributed our whatever little we can. But this is the time of the very, very timely thing. It is the need of the hour. This discussing more and more on universal brotherhood, on the one family, one family and one future. This concept is very, very important, and it has to be discussed more and more on such forums. And I'm very happy that many things have been clubbed together, including the ethnic dresses and this fancy competition and cultural programs, making it more lively and more colorful. I'm very happy to meet all the young friends, and I would like to congratulate you for being a part of this and also remaining not out throughout the day. And till today, till this time, you are here in the auditorium. So all those who are in the auditorium deserve hearty compliments. Now, everywhere you must have heard the word globalization. Globalization has already come. Communication technology has undergone such a great transformation that now the whole world has become one. So they say it is a global village. So globalization come at least on economic front, liberalization will come, and On economic front, globalization already been accepted by most of the countries. But where is the global peace? Global peace cannot come till we have a global civilization. And global civilization cannot come till this idea of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam penetrates every nation, every society, every religion. For thousands of years, India has been cherishing this ideal. As back as 5,000 years earlier, in Mahopanishad, chapter 6, mantra 71, this was written, Ayam nija paroveti Gadana lagu chetasam udar charitanam tu Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. This Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, this fourth part of the shloka, it is on this that this youth convention, International Youth Convention has been organized. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. Whole earth is our whole family. And this concept was there thousands of years back. But now, it is very, very essential to have this concept. Either we survive together or we get destroyed together. There is no third alternative. We are so much interdependent upon each other that we will have to survive together. It is going to be a borderless world very soon. At present, from communication technology point of view, it is a global village, of course. The physical distance has been annihilated. But what about the mental distance? That also has to be annihilated. These barriers of caste, creed, color, religious spirituality have to be broken. And there has to be universal brotherhood. So here is the role of youth. Youth are very much acceptable to the new ideas. And youth have not yet got those cobwebs in their mind. They can accept this idea. The ideas that will help us to have universal brotherhood, universal peace, global peace, we can have that. And so, we must say goodbye to all sorts of fanaticism. On 20th October 1994, there was a big celebration in headquarters of UNESCO in Paris, the centenary celebration of Swami Vivekananda's participation in Chicago World Parliament of Religions. So Dr. Federico Mayer, Director General, was asked this question, what is the justification of UNESCO celebrating the centenary of Swami Vivekananda's participation in the World Parliament of Religions? And then he replied, Swami Vivekananda's message when he delivered in 1893 was very relevant. Today it is much more relevant because even today we are fighting, we are still having the same problems about which Swami Vivekananda had talked. And then he said, I was indeed struck by the constitution drawn up by Swami Vivekananda for Ramakrishna Mission in 1897 with the constitution drawn up by UNESCO in 1945. At that time, he was such a visionary. He was talking about globalization. He was talking about universal brotherhood. He was talking about interfaith harmony. He was talking in that constitution about serving the underprivileged. All these things are there. And so, whenever any book comes out, 100 greatest speeches of the world, in that particular book, the speech delivered by Swami Vivekananda always is included. What did he say on that day? On 11th September 1893, World's Parliament of Religions in Chicago, that was, mind you, also 9/11. And because we did not listen to his message of 9/11, there was another 9/11. Exactly after 108 years, and the World Trade Center were destroyed because of fanaticism, as you know, in New York. In 1893, on 9/11, on 11 September 1893, Swami Vivekananda delivered his historic speech. As you know, there were about 7,000 delegates from all over the world, and galaxy of speakers from various religions, from various faiths, sitting on the big dais. And there Swami Vivekananda said, he started his speech with sisters and brothers of America. And as soon as he uttered these words, all the 7,000 people stood up and started clapping. It continued for two minutes. Everybody was given 5 minutes, so now he was left with only 3 minutes. Within 3 minutes, he created history. He spoke only 472 words, not even 500 words. But that created history. What did he say? In that speech, he said, we do not believe only in toleration in India. We accept all religions as equally true. And then he said, he cautioned sectarianism, bigotry, and its horrible descendant fanaticism have long possessed this beautiful earth. They have drenched it often and often with human blood, destroyed civilizations, and sent whole nations to despair. Had it not been for these horrible demons, our human society would have been far more advanced than it is now. But their time is come, and I fervently hope that the bell that tolled this morning in honor of this convention may be the death knell of all fanaticism, of all persecution, whether with the sword or whether with the pen, and of all uncharitable feelings between persons wending their way to the same goal. This is what he told. He cautioned about sectarianism, bigotry, and horrible descendant fanaticism, and yet we did not listen. Anyway, better late than never, let it go. Now let us today listen to all the great people who have been talking about universal brotherhood, who have been talking about Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, how we can implement it. Now today is the time when we are talking about globalization on economic front, but if we want global peace, we must have a global civilization. And that cannot come till we say goodbye to all sorts of fanaticism. And for that, I'm very happy that we had an interfaith conference recently in Rajkot, our ashrama, and then many students from Harvard University had joined that interfaith conference. And there was very useful discussion, and all talked about, let us have harmony and peace. If we want harmony, if we want to have harmony and peace in the world, then we have to say goodbye to all sorts of fanaticism and sectarianism and bigotry. This is what is the need of the hour. We must have this concept of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, a global family. It's a global family. We have to remove the barriers. It is a borderless world for which particularly the youngsters have a great responsibility of working for this global harmony, of working for this global peace. There's a beautiful book by Samuel P. Huntington. The name of the book is The Clash of Civilizations and Remaking of a World Order, in which he says most of the wars that are being now fought, though outwardly it appears the countries are fighting, basically it is a clash of civilizations. It is the clash between two faiths. It is not a clash between two countries. So this clash has to go, and that will go only when we accept that all religions lead to the same goal. This was experimentally verified and proved in the laboratory of life of Sri Ramakrishna. That is why Swami Vivekananda said Sri Ramakrishna's life was itself a parliament of religions, because Sri Ramakrishna practiced various types of paths within Hinduism. Then he practiced Christianity, then he had the vision of Christ, then he practiced Islam. All the types of faiths he underwent, the sadhana, spiritual practices, and then when he came to the culmination of each and every faith, he had the same realization. So he came to the conclusion, Joto Mot, Toto Path. As many faiths, so many paths. And he used to give a beautiful example. There is a pond of water. From one side, Hindu goes and says, I have brought jal. Another side, Christian says, no, I have brought water. Another side, Muslim says, no, I have brought pani. Another side, one says, no, I have brought aqua. Why are you fighting? It is the same thing. Jal, pani, water, aqua. They are one and the same thing. If you ask the scientists, it is H2O. It is basically H2O. Whatever name you give, that is not important. It is one supreme reality. You may call God, you may call Allah, you may call... This interfaith harmony will come only when we realize it is the one supreme Godhead. Paths may be different. You may be following one particular path, somebody else may follow one particular path. What is that? We can live together in harmony and peace. What is the problem? Unless until, but that will be there if we go to the only way by which we can have harmony is by giving goodbye to fundamentalism and by going to the fundamentals of religion. Every religion talks about love. Every religion talks about service to God, mankind. No religion talks about hatred. But ultimately what happens? We are going for the externals only. We are not going to the fundamentals of every religion. When we go to the fundamentals, there is unity already existing. Let us go to the fundamentals. Let us only pick up the fundamentals and let us forget. Now, how the youth can come forward? This Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam can come when we understand that is one universal consciousness permeating the whole world. Modern quantum mechanics has proved that it is one universal consciousness permeating the whole world. Thousands of years back in Ishavasya Upanishad it was told, Ishavasya sarvam yatkincha jagatyam jagat tena taktena bhunjitha mahagrida kasya siddhanam. It is one universal consciousness permeating the whole world. And now modern quantum mechanics has proved it. So that is why Erwin Schrödinger, he says, consciousness is a singular of which the plural is unknown. Consciousness is a singular of which the plural is unknown. So it is one universal consciousness permeating the whole world. So it is here, this universal message of harmony and peace, that is the need of the hour, and the students, particularly the youth, will have to adopt themselves to this particular concept. How can be done? First of all, the golden formula is be and make. First you become great, make others great. First you follow the harmony, then make others follow the harmony. You preach and teach harmony, and if you don't practice it, that is not going to do. That is not going to work. So first of all, you manifest the divinity within, and then try to see the divinity in others. And let all others also follow the same universal consciousness. When Swami Vivekananda was a student, he used to go to Sri Ramakrishna, and he was a good singer. So Sri Ramakrishna would say, please sing some songs. Then when he says, Swami Vivekananda said, now I'm going, no, not before you have sung that particular song. There was a favorite song of Sri Ramakrishna and of Swami Vivekananda both. What was that song? That song gives the message of harmony of religions. That song gives the message of harmony of religions. And that song was written by the last Mughal emperor, Bahadur Shah Zafar. And what is that song? तुझसे हमने दिल को लगाया, जो कुछ है सो तू ही है, एक तुझको अपना पाया, जो कुछ है सो तू ही है. Oh Lord, you are permeating the whole universe. You are present everywhere. सबके मकान दिल का मकीन तू, कौन सा दिल है जिसमें नहीं तू, हर एक दिल में तू ही समाया, जो कुछ है सो तू. Inside every human being, Lord, you are seated. Inside every human being's heart, oh Lord, you are seated. सबके मकान दिल का मकीन तू, कौन सा दिल है जिसमें नहीं तू, हर एक दिल में तू ही समाया, जो कुछ है सो तू ही. काबा में क्या, देवल में क्या, तेरी परवरिश होगी सब जा, सभी ने तुझको सिर है झुकाया, जो कुछ है सो दे. Whether you go to the temple or a church or a mosque, it is the same reality, the ultimate reality being worshipped. क्या मलायक, क्या इंसान, क्या हिंदू, क्या मुसलमान, जैसा चाहा तूने बनाया, जो कुछ है सो तू ही है. All Hindus, Muslims, Christians, they are all having the same supreme universal consciousness inside their heart. Then अर्श से लेकर फर्श जमी तक और जमी से अर्श बरी तक, जहां मैं देखा तू ही नजर आया, जो कुछ है सो तो ही है. Wherever I see, it is the one universal consciousness. And finally, सोचा समझा देखा भाला, तुझ जैसा ना कोई ढूंढ निकाला, अब यह समझ में जफर की आया, जो कुछ है तो तू ही है. It is the one universal consciousness permeating the whole world. Let us follow this message of universal peace, universal consciousness, universal brotherhood, universal love. Let us try to practice it in our own daily life. The youths can start practicing this love for the whole world. Try to practice this concept of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam in your own heart, and then try to spread this message. The youth can become great messengers, and with that missionary zeal, you try to spread this message. I am very sure very soon, because of the participation of the modern youth, we will be able to achieve that goal of one family, one future, and one earth. Thank you very much.